Alright, since no one knows how to talk to each other nowadays, we're going to be going over ways to tell someone that you hate them. So the most straightforward way is to just go ahead and just say, I hate you. And I'll put that as a baseline, but what makes it more effective is if you add on to it, right? Like if you say, I hate your face, or I hate that your parents had intercourse in order to make you, right? But it's also a good supplementary phrase to use, right? Like you could just say, I hate you, and then just add on an additional insult on top of it. So I think I hate you is a pretty straightforward baseline, so I'll put it in B. So the next one, I'll say, go die. It's straight to the point, it's quick to say, straightforward. Someone comes up to you, you don't even have to let them talk or finish whatever sentence they were saying, just say, go die. And if they don't walk away, then you could follow it up with one of your favorite I hate you phrases, right? Just to really double down. Kick rocks is always a classic. Like, I feel like if you want to tell someone older that you hate them, just tell them to go kick rocks. It seems to be more effective to the older crowd. And just the implication of them doing something that makes no sense really just kind of adds on to the subtext. Alright, if you're a fellow millennial, you'll like this one. Go kill yourself. It's just as straightforward as go die, but it's a bit more specific, so it really just gets into their mind exactly how much you hate them. If you were to say it now too much, though, you might end up getting canceled for it, apparently. I don't know when the hell that started, but they can go kill themselves. And if people get mad, they've never experienced life. I've lived long enough to where I've had a few of my friends commit suicide, and I still use that joke, so if you're too weak to take the insult, go kill yourself, then go die. I don't have time for you. Go kick rocks. If you know someone you're going to say it to is really insecure about their relationship status, you can just say, if I was together with you, I would cheat on you. It really just goes to show exactly how much you hate their personality. But you have to really set them up for it, right? You kind of have to humor them, let them talk for a little bit, and then out of nowhere, just interrupt them and be like, yeah, dude, if I was with you, I would cheat on you. Or I'd kill myself. Or you could use an insult that's more up to date, right? Like if someone tries to hang out with you that you hate more than anything, just tell them that you would rather play Concord. It really hits home how much people hate Concord. It's pretty much not even up for debate. And if you'd rather do that, that just goes to show how shitty they are, right? So yeah, I'd rather just go play Concord. Thanks though. But if you really want to beat around the bush, and I think this will be pretty low tier, just tell them you're busy. Right, that's like a nicer way to say it, I guess, like no matter what they want to do, even if it's something you would enjoy, but just the presence of that other person being there completely destroys any potential joy you might have. Just tell them you're busy. It's good for procrastinating too, which is what I'm best at, so yeah, I'm busy, or I'm pretending to do something, thanks though. But really, if you truly hate someone, you really just want to get right to the point immediately, right? So before you waste any of your time, you can just keep it simple, like just tell them to fuck off. If you say that to someone's face, it's super empowering, I must say. Like, as an adult, being able to say that to anyone I please, it makes my spaghetti arms feel like fucking Jason Statham, prime rock fucking material. Or to get a nice preemptive strike on them. Right when they go to strike up a conversation, just give them a subject that absolutely no one has any interest in participating in. Like the second they approach you, just say something like, hey, we're having a discussion on the political climate of DEI. Would you like to discuss it with us? And they will never talk to you again. So that's a good way to kind of get in their brain to like never approach you ever again. You could also imply a potential outcome. I'd really like to talk to you and all, but I really don't feel like going to jail today. Or that might get them interested in starting in a fight, but either way, it'll be more interesting than what was actually going to happen anyways, right? You could also say something off the wall and completely crazy. Like the second they approach you, you could just be like, hey, I was eating a bunch of homeless people's asses earlier today. Does my breath smell bad? And then pretend to breathe on them and see how quickly they run away. It's a good way to kind of shoo off anyone. Or you could counter their activity, right? Whatever they come up to you and approach you with, just be like, oh, hey, but actually I was going to sacrifice a goat and drink a bunch of urine. Would you like to join me in that instead? And then they'll usually just kind of trail off and run away after that. So really it just comes down to psychology in multiple different ways, right? But alright, I think that'll do well enough today. I can do this all day, night, interdimensionally, any time and place. But I'll just keep it simple and I'll just rank these as is. This is mainly just here as a backdrop. I don't really give a shit. But alright, y'all, fuck off.